it's cool because later on you actually work with his brother Ben Savage on Boy Meets World.
I did work with Ben, and I actually probably a couple of years after I did Boy Meets World got very close with Ben, and he was a good friend growing up. And yeah, never saw Fred again since Little Monsters, but definitely had a great relationship with Ben throughout my teenage years.
And how were the rest of them? I mean, you know, also Ryder Strong and Danielle Fishel were on that show. Did you get to hang out with them for a little bit?
I didn't get to spend much time with Danielle. Most of my scenes were with Ryder. And I just actually did an autograph signing with Ryder in New Mexico. And it was the first time I had seen him in, I guess that'd be like 25 years. And
Wow.
this poor guy, I was like, do you remember the episode I was in? And he's like, I don't, because, you know, he was in a million episodes of Boy Meets World. But, you know, we got to spend some time together that weekend. And he just turned out to be the coolest fucking guy ever. And now they're doing this this podcast thing, which is amazing and has been, I'm sure, so nostalgic and incredible for the fans to, you know, be part of and get to watch them recap episode by episode. You know?
That's a trip too. But I mean, the fan base is there. People are nostalgic for the 90s because it was so amazing, you know?
They really are. And I'll tell you, that episode I did of Boy Meets World really stood the test of time. I get all these like Ingrid Iverson comments all the time. People freak out about that episode, which obviously I'm like super grateful for. And yeah, so that was definitely cool for sure.
Yeah, and I think, you know, it's cool because, you know, you go from what's that movie that they kind of do? You know, from hot to not, or from not hot to hot, you know what I mean? Or, you know, they turn the nerdy girl into the hot girl and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And ends up to come back and bite them in the ass. I thought that was very cool. Again, something that'll always work. That little plot line is very cool.
Yeah.
But, you know, sorry, before we leave Boy Meets World, part of such like a show that you're like, how cool is this? Like at the time, did you realize like, wow, this is pretty cool, or had it not really hit like that yet?
Yeah, I mean, it was second season, so they were already really popular, and I definitely remember being, like, nervous to do that show, and not a lot made me nervous as a teenager, that's for sure, but I was definitely nervous doing that show. So, yeah, it was very exciting, very cool. I was very excited to get that.